Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you can play a song called Summer Paradise by Simple Plan. And we're going to start off on a D major chord. When we play D major, first finger goes to the G on the second fret, the second finger on the high E on the second fret, and third finger on the B string on the third fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. Now on Ds, it can be kind of cool to lift off the second finger and make that a D sus2, or you could even take the pinky and kind of add it on the high E on the third fret and make it a D sus. So it can be kind of cool to play around with those chords too. And then from there we'll be going to an A major chord. When we play A major, first finger goes to the D on the second fret, second finger on the G string second fret, and the third finger on the B string on the second fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. Now it can also be kind of cool to lift off the third finger and make that an A sus2 or A suspended second. Or you could take the A shape and add in the pinky and make that an A sus or an A suspended chord. And then from the A, we're going to be going to a B minor chord. When we play B minor, normally you do this as a second fret bar, second finger on the B string third fret, third finger on the D string fourth fret, and the pinky on the G string on the fourth fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a B minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. Now you may also want to think about lifting off the pinky and kind of making that a B minor 7 chord. Or another way to play B minor 7 is to do first finger on the A string second fret, second finger on the G string second fret, third finger on the high E second fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a B minor 7 chord. Or you could take the third finger and go to the B string third fret, pinky on the high E string third fret, and kind of work that as a B minor as well. And then from the B minor we go to a G major chord. We play G major. First finger goes to the A string on the second fret, second finger on the low E string third fret, and third finger on the high E string third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really happy. Now you may also want to think about putting the third finger on the B string third fret, pinky on the high E string third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. Now another option for the A too, just to kind of go over this really quick too, would be something called an A7 sus. So if you're digging on that voicing for G, you may want to kind of do the first finger on the D string second, second finger on the G string second, and leave the third finger on the B string third, pinky on the high E string third. You may dig on that for kind of your A chord too. So through our intro, we kind of start out with the D, D, A, B minor, G, G. And look, there's a couple different ways you may want to think about strumming through it. You could kind of do just kind of an 8 down idea, or kind of a 4 down idea actually on each chord. D, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, A, B minor, G. Or I like to use something called a strum pattern, and one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the D and tried that a lot. You'd have D, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, D, down, up, down, up, D, down, up, down, up, which would kind of work, and this would be a kind of a fast pace. But you'd have the D, down, up, down, up, D, down, up, down, up, A, down, up, down, up, A, down, up, down, up, B minor, down, up, down, up, B minor, down, up, down, up, G, down, up, down, up, G, down, up, down, up. Or something else that I like to add to a song like this too is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down, on the down, down, up, down, you could throw in bass for the chord. So on the D, you'd have the D for the bass. On the A, you'd have the A for the bass. On the B minor, you'd have the A for the bass. And on the G, you'd have the low E for the bass. So you could kind of work it as a bass down, up, and have D with the bass, down, up, bass, down, down, A with an A bass, down, down, A with an A bass, down, down, B minor with an A bass, down, down, B minor with an A bass, down, down, G with 3 bass, down, down, G with 3 bass, down, down, Or what it sounds like in the recording is you could do kind of a bass down and then kind of kill the strings twice on each chord. So kind of a bass down, kill it, bass down, kill it, B minor, G, G. And basically repeating that for our intro and into our first verse. We end up repeating that twice for the verse, and then we go into our pre-chorus part. And our pre-chorus part actually kind of starts on the B minor chord. So through that pre-chorus, we start out with B minor, and then we go to G, and then we go to D, and then an A, and then a B minor, and then a G, and then there's this big stop time on an F sharp major chord, and we play F sharp major. First finger goes across the 2nd fret, second finger on the G string, 2nd fret, third finger on the A string on the 4th fret, and the pinky on the D string on the 4th fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an F sharp major chord. It sounds really happy. Now you may also want to lift off the 3rd or the pinky of that and shoot for an F sharp 7, or you can even add the B string in on the 5th fret to that chord. Or another way to play F sharp 7 is to do first finger on the B string on the 2nd fret, second finger on the G string 3rd fret, and the 3rd finger on the D on the 4th fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds an F sharp 7. So that might be another way you want to kind of work it too. So we tried it through that pre-chorus with a down, down, up, down, up. We'd have B minor, down, up, down, up, G, down, up, down, up, D, down, up, A, down, up, B minor, down, up, G, down, and a big F sharp. Or if you're digging on adding the basses, you could have B minor with an A bass, G with Louis bass, D with a D bass, A with an A bass, B minor with an A bass, and G with Louis bass. And we have our big stop time on the F sharp. Or if you're doing on that bass down on each chord, you have B minor, G, D, A, B minor, G, and a big F sharp. And then from there, we'll be going into our chorus part. And the weird part about our chorus is actually there's one part where we do a B minor and then an A, and they kind of half. So if you're doing bass down, up, down, up, you just do a bass down, up on each of those chords. So we try our chorus with our bass down, up, down, up. You know, G with Louis bass down, down, D with the D bass down, down, A with an A bass down, down, B minor with an A bass, A with an A bass, G with Louis bass, D, G with Louis bass, D with a D bass, A with an A bass, B minor with an A bass, A with an A bass, G with Louis bass, and an A with an A bass. Or if you're doing all that bass down, you'd have the G, D, A, B minor with a bass down, A with a bass down, G, D, A, G, D, A, B minor, A, G, A. And then from there, we'll be going into a chorus tag to kind of keep that going. So we tried our chorus tag with a bass down, up, down, up. We'd have G with Louis bass down, down, D with a D bass down, down, A with an A bass, A with an A bass, G with Louis bass, D with a D bass, A with an A bass, and this kind of a stop time on an A, and you may want to do kind of a down kill it. Or if you're digging on the bass down, you'd have the G, D, then we'll be going back into our verse. If we kept that going, we'd have the D, D, A, B minor, G, D, A, B minor, G, G. And then from there, we'll be going into our next pre-chorus, parts. We tried that with our bass down. We have B minor, G, D, A, B minor, G, and then we kind of play through our F sharp chords. And then from there, we go into our next chorus. So we got our G, D, A, B minor, A, G, D, from there, then we go into our chorus tag. So we got our G, D, A, G, D, going into our next verse. So we're about to D, A, B minor, G, D, A, B minor, G. And then from there we go into our next pre-chorus part, but it almost feels like we just kind of gravitate towards downs through the B minor, D, A, B minor, G, F sharp. And then from there, then we go into kind of our chorus part, kind of a double chorus. So we got a G, D, A, B minor, A. Or you may want to kind of take these ideas and kind of mix them up some way. So it might be kind of a cool thing to kind of take it and kind of see what you can say with it. See, kind of make the tune your own. B minor, A, G, A, and then we repeat the chords. G, D, A, B minor, A, G, D, A, B minor, A, G. And then from there, we go into our next chorus tag. So we're going to G, D, But that's the basics of how you can strum through Summer Paradise by Simple Plan. So good luck!